Hi, this is Mr. May, Mr. Crine, and Mr. Comfort, and we're here to tell you a little bit about sixth grade humanities. Sixth grade humanities is a language arts and social studies block that is 2 hours long during the day. Our team is Ms. Sayre, Mr. On, Mr. Comfort, Mr. Crine, Ms. Glorison, and myself, Mr. May. And like I said, we teach language arts and social studies. The year is broken up into trimesters. Each trimester has one major reading unit and one major writing unit. In terms of language arts, independent reading carries throughout the year. We start the year with an independent reading unit to teach kids how to do it, and then we carry those skills throughout the year. And we study nonfiction throughout the year, mostly using Scope magazine. Grammar and punctuation and stuff like that are also units that carry throughout the year.
Social studies is broken into two different categories. There's a river civilization, which is our first 3 units. And then we look at roots to Western civilization, which are the final 3 units. So we cover everything from like geography to like early man, all the way to the fall of Rome.
Okay, for those of you parents trying to decide if advanced language arts is for your student, it follows a similar curriculum as regular language arts, but with some different units, and the rigor and the expectations for student work is higher. For example, one of the units we do is called Young Wonders. That's different. It's a different reading unit than what is done in the regular language arts. But it doesn't follow a different track. It's not a 7th grade language arts at 6th grade. It doesn't follow a different track. It's just some changes to the curriculum. Students are expected to read more, write more, respond to open-ended high-level questions, and participate in class discussions. It's best suited for students who are curious, self-motivated, high-achieving, and willing to embrace a challenge. When considering whether it's the right fit for your student, you need to really look at whether your student likes to read and write. And that second part is really important. Just having students that just like to read, but they dislike writing is not doing a service to them and is going to set them up for difficulty in the class. The readiness criteria below are used as a guide to self-determine. About a grading level of X or greater on Fontes and Pinelli. And I believe these will be made available in Skyward. And report card grades are 4s in reading and writing. Soft skills to consider, reading complex texts. So we're not talking about Diary of a Wimpy Kid. We're not talking about Big Nate. We're talking about chapter books. Can express ideas effectively in writing and has stamina for writing. In other words, they don't give up after half a page, or when answering questions, they aren't just doing the minimum to get done. They're willing to do it until it's right. Good organizational skills, study habits, perseverance. And finally, it's important to consider your child's workload in other courses and all responsibilities, including sports, clubs, music, and club affiliations when deciding. Don't sign your kid up for every advanced class their first year in middle school. Thank you.
If you have questions, here are some contact information that you can reach out to some of the wonderful staff here at Maywood or throughout the district. We are looking forward to seeing your soon-to-be 6th grader next year. Again, if you have questions, feel free to reach out to any of these people here on the screen. Have a good evening.